JAMA Dermatology, her doctor believes the cause was in fact the fish pedicure.
Send you a message. That means Luca Brasi sleeps with the fishes.
How you doing, guys? Welcome back to Coffee and Juice. So as you can see from that interesting introduction, when you're a tourist, you're going to come out here and, you're going to try to either blow out 2 weeks or a month, experiencing different things. There's the water sports, there's this, that, and everything else that you could do. You could go play with monkeys. They could steal from you and rip your face off. All the fun, exciting things. Now, if it's your first time tuning in, I'm a guy who tries to bring awareness, and I'm basically trying to alleviate any things that could go negative in your day or on your vacation. So now, with that being said, there's certain things that maybe you should partake in and certain things you shouldn't. So what I recommend is that all these things like skydiving, parasailing, where you're on, you got a parachute. You don't know if these workers that are working at the beach, you don't know how secure any of this stuff is. So then as I segue into the main topic of today, what would possess you to think it's a great idea to get into a tank with fish and have them eat your dead skin of bacteria away? Now, once again, on the channel, we do life, man. Like what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. So as you can see, and the reason why I'm bringing this up is that recently where I stay, it didn't really get any coverage at all, is it replicated many things that have happened in the past regarding these fish eating tanks. Now, obviously, I'm not going to tell you the establishment where it happened, but that's not necessarily important because what happens is it's a particular kind of fish. If we had to go a little deeper into the well, and what happens is that they starve these fish. So when you come in as a tourist and you think it's great for, 200 baht or whatever it is that there's so many issues, and I'm going to put them up on the screen, that potentially could happen to you. So you have the fortunate experience of getting a full amputation, or there could be partial amputation, or you can get an infection, and become, septic. So all these things considered, what I want you to do, and once again, I'll revive topics if they're prevalent to travel and making sure that you're okay. But all that being said, make wiser decisions. And once again, there are certain things that you can do and there's certain things you should stay away from, because once again, something that you may not be aware of is that, God forbid, you got to go to the hospital out here. It's some of the best medical care you could probably get. But the only problem is that when you check out, the cost of you being in the ER or you being laid up in a hospital for weeks at a time, I mean, you could be talking anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000 USD. So be mindful of what you're doing, how safe it is, and hopefully you got something out of this little reminder regarding travel safety and the kind of the do's and the don'ts. All right, we'll talk soon, and once again, have a great and safe day.